Perfect. So the main agenda for today is to let you all know that the what is the course pattern and what would be the duration, what are the course content that we are going to cover, what is the support that overall that you can expect, all these things that we will discuss along with your any of the queries that you wanted to have it. So feel free to ask us so that we can clarify all your doubts in today's session. All right. So now let me get started. I don't have much of uh, PPT, but I just made a simple slides in case you wanted to get some information. So I'll just start sharing that as well, where you can see uh, all the information. Do let me know whenever you have any questions. Feel free to raise your hands or you can stop me to know more information. All right. So as you are all aware, SAP FICO course, I think all of you are aware what is SAP FICO course. If anybody is attending or not aware about what is FICO course all about, and if you still have more questions, what is SAP FICO, do let me know. Anybody, such people, those who don't know about what is SAP FICO in today's class? Does everyone have some fair idea what is SAP FICO at least? I believe everybody is comfortable. And I mean, at least you know what is SAP FICO. Then we'll see that. Yeah. So those who already know what is SAP FICO, so what we are going to learn, how it is going to be, let's look into this, right? So what is uh, our unique skill or what is the unique thing that you can expect from us is what we are going to learn today. So let's say you guys might have inquired or seen in a multiple places those who are providing SAP FICO course, right? So here with us, what you are going to do is, so these are just a basic do's and don'ts. You don't worry about that at this moment. In generally our regular classes, we would expect you to be active and be engaged whenever we have a certain uh, concept that we are discussing. We do bring various questions to let you know and also to understand your current understanding levels. And parallelly, that will also help you to pre- prepare yourself to face an interview or also to face your clients and to face any other stakeholders in your business. It's not just that you are learning a course and you remain a silent in the class, that may not help. You need to be interactive as much as possible wherever it is required and wherever it is possible for you. Okay. So that's where we encourage you to participate in all the discussions that we encourage you in the class. The rest of the time, I would ask you to keep your lines in mute. Okay, which will help us to make the entire class in a calm and quiet as well. Okay. So during the classes, I would request all of you to avoid any distractions, including your mobile phones. For that, what I would say, try to log in from your laptops or a desktops so that you will have a good uh, presentation visibility where you can enjoy that presentation what we are giving it about the course and about the screens that we are sharing it. If you log into the mobile, majority of the times I would not recommend it because you keep getting one or the other calls or messages, which will naturally will disturb your class, which you will not be able to focus on it. With that intent, if you are already there in laptop or a desktop, then you can avoid looking into the mobile at least until you complete the class of 1 hour every day. Okay. These classes will happen Monday to Friday. So during our Monday to Friday classes, which if you can focus 1 hour every day to understand the concept what we are discussing, it's not just a lecture that we do it. Beyond lecture, what we need to understand is so how you are going to learn the subject, right? So for you to learn the subject, you need to make sure you also need to practice after the class. So our classes will be designed such a way that where you will understand practical concepts. It not just a theoretically we explain it. Practically we'll show each and every concept that we are discussing. Then you will also get that opportunity to do practice on the same day. You will also get an assignments where you need to practice on those assignments and you can submit those assignments for our review. Our trainers will review all those assignments and will give you the right feedback where you are standing, what you supposed to practice, how you supposed to take it further. If you don't submit your assignment, I can't judge where you are standing. If you wanted to just enroll and you wanted to uh, refer to the recording videos and later you want to practice, so that will become very slow growth, and don't expect the results as what we are saying now, right? You are taking a different route altogether whenever you are not following the live classes and not completing the assignments on time, then that journey will be a completely different. For you to get the same results like what we are expecting and whatever you are planning as well, I would strongly recommend to follow the live classes regularly. Of course, the recordings will be shared with you for your reference. Later, you can refer them wherever you have a doubt, whenever you wanted to revise the concept, that's perfectly fine. Everybody would require that. But try to attend the live class and get the concept right at the first time rather than depending on a video, unless there is any other unavoidable circumstances. Okay. And during the class, don't disturb others by pinging them or by chatting with others for some reason, though we are online. So try to use the chat session only for a specific questions that you wanted to ask with our panel members. Okay. So always focus on the class content and avoid multitasking. Like that's okay. Let the trainer explain about the topic. Let in the meantime, let me also practice few steps and let me see. Or let me chat with one of my friend. Let me reply to him. Try to avoid all this multitasking. That's okay. Something cannot be avoided, which is a super urgent. I understand that situations. Maybe you take quick break of 1 or 2 minutes or 5 minutes. Let them know that you will be back in an hour. Okay, we will also commit to that 1 hour session every day. And we try to wrap up within 1 hour. We don't want to extend longer, but we'll try to restrict to 1 hour. Within 1 hour, we'll try to cover the content. And whenever there is certain topics which might extend a few minutes here and there. So depending on a topic where we can't directly cut by 60 minutes, right? So it will go in a flow bit lengthier as well. Okay. And most importantly, whenever you are not speaking or not asking any questions, I would say keep your lines in a mute, which will be more easy to maintain the class record. Okay. Then moving forward, so maybe this slide you can ignore it. So we already understood a little bit about all the participants. Maybe later, if you join for the first time, maybe we'll ask you to introduce yourself, give the basic information about yourself so that it will give us some idea what kind of background you are coming from. That will help us to share more examples in the class, which kind of examples which will help you to understand. We'll keep all the participants' academic background, working experience background into mind and frame examples accordingly. That's the only intention, to know more about participants, nothing apart from that. Okay. And then maybe in our upcoming classes, on few of the classes which we already covered in a last week, those already been a part of it, you guys already know this very clearly, what we have been covering so far and what we are going to cover in upcoming classes as well. We'll cover in detail about whatever you are going to see here now. So we'll understand about what is SAP FICO, what exactly we will be using it, and what kind of jobs we can expect it. Maybe there are multiple levels of jobs which we'll talk in detail, not just in one session. Throughout our sessions, you will hear many examples, many practical scenarios where our friends, our previous students, and other candidates from a different organizations, different institutes, whoever is working in a different kind of roles to achieve for you also the similar roles. What are the things required? Does it require a certification? Without certification, can I join? All these things are covered in our upcoming sessions. We'll be covering all of them. So majoritarily we covered already in some of the sessions, but still we'll keep touch base on these points again and again for you to understand very clearly with a practical approach. Okay. Then we will also understand overall that all the types of projects, what are the types of projects when you join as a consultant particularly. So what are the types of projects are available and what kind of projects that you can expect, what kind of projects you wanted to target. If you wanted to target for a certain types of projects, first of all, we should be aware what are the types of projects available first. What would be the responsibilities in each and every project in them. So that's what we need to understand. Whenever you know that the types of projects available, then that will give you an idea how to plan for yourself, right? What projects should I target? That will give you a clear idea. For that, we need to understand very clearly what are the projects available. Only then it will give you a clear idea about what to expect, when to target for your interview preparation, or what kind of roles that you can expect, what are the roles available. First of all these things we'll discuss, including the types of projects, not just the names of the projects that we discuss. In our classes, we will also go deep into each one of those projects, how to perform those projects, right? So how do you handle your responsibilities in implementation project, or a rollout project, or a support project, or a testing project, or a migration project. We will discuss all this in detail. Maybe at this moment, the majority of the terminology completely new for most of you, but some of you might be able to correlate because you might be already working as a consultant or already attended trainings in elsewhere, and you already got these terminologies earlier, then that is okay. This is particularly those who never heard about all these terminologies. We are going deep about all those projects and the responsibilities. Practically, we'll discuss the challenges that we are going to face. And so that by end of the sessions, you will have a clarity what kind of projects that I can start with, how to prepare for your interviews as well. That will help you. Then we will also give you the more idea about to understand about it. So maybe those who are attending these sessions for the first time, I would recommend you guys to go through our previous classes, so which we conducted a last 1 week. So those classes has been already covered. So about the background of these sessions, who can learn, what are the things we are going to cover, and whether it is really suitable to you or not, by looking into those sessions, which will be helpful. So I would strongly recommend to refer to those videos and come to a conclusion whether it is something really for you or not. Not by somebody's force you are joining here, not just that I need some money, I'm taking more admissions, right? It is again your long-term journey, your career path that you are planning for it. I would recommend you to plan your career path carefully and see whatever the help you need in this journey. Do let us know if you are not sure about certain things. I'm happy to help you guys to understand about all these things. Okay. So whether it is really for you or not, whenever you have that doubt, you no need to hesitate. You can also connect with me one on one, where I'll share my contact numbers later. So that we can also help you to see exactly whether you can begin this course now or not. Okay. So that we will discuss in detail and see that what's in it for you going forward as well. Okay. So just a second. Okay. So that will give you a clear idea whether it is really for you or not first. Okay. Then also we'll discuss more about the salary trends. If I am entering with 5 years experience, what would be a salary? If I'm entering with more than 5 years, what would be the salary? And if I am entering with as a fresher, I don't know anything about SAP, I'm just a college graduate, what can I expect it? What roles can I target? What would be the salary? All these things we will be covering in our upcoming sessions as well. So then how to begin your journey? So what are the steps that you need to take care whenever you decided, yes, I already heard about it, or at least now I heard about it, I wanted to start my journey. So which how to start is what we will give you all that complete step by step process, when to begin, how to begin, what are the things that you need to follow until you become a consultant, what is the support that we are going to provide you. All these things we'll share in upcoming sessions as well. Then we will also discuss in the same sessions the what would be our approach for you to become a consultant. So for you to give a quick idea about it, to understand our approach and everything, let me give you in short. So whenever you enroll with us, what we are going to provide here is we'll provide complete end-to-end training. When I say starting from the basics, from the scratch, we'll start very basic level that you require for you to start your SAP FICO consulting journey, including accounting basics will cover, and also will cover about your very basic things to know about in SAP screens, including the navigation, how to navigate, how to, even you don't know, you don't have a SAP software in your computer. Now you wanted to install, how to install. From that step onwards will help you to understand how to install and how to navigate with the various screens, including the latest version of S4HANA, along with a few applications. We'll do that. You will understand all of them in detail from our expert trainers. Our expert trainers, when I say expert trainers, what qualification do I have it? So we are working consultants with top MNCs with more than 15 years of overall experience. And also we are a certified trainers, the certified from SAP certified trainers. And personally, I am happy to announce that I served as a one of the reputed organizations board member, which is those who are already aware about IMA board, which is from a USA, who is providing CMA and CPA courses. I have been part of this Bangalore chapter board member for 2 years. So where you can understand those who are already been a part of this journey of CMA, those who knows about what is CMA, they can relate what does it takes, right? So that is our experience levels where we are bringing in our sessions. We'll bring the live examples, the practical scenarios that we have been working in various projects that we faced in various projects, including the issues that we faced, the configuration requirement from various clients, whatever we have it from different industries. It can be oil and gas, telecom, manufacturing, or any other industries. We'll bring majority of those examples in our classes, the live examples, and we'll bring that liveliness in the class where you can understand the concept, and also you will be able to go with the flow whenever we complete that concept class explanation. Then you will also get that chance to practice yourself, like I mentioned earlier. So where you start with that assignments, you prepare that assignments, you get a lot of doubts, you will have that community of members who is going to help you. Our trainers will be there to help you to solve all your doubts or solve your issues that you face during configuration or anything that you are doing it. Also, we have a big network of people who is going to help you whenever you have any doubt. You ask that forum, they will also help you with clarifying your doubts, and also the knowledge sharing. So from whenever you have a big network of people, these people will help sharing their knowledge, whatever they come across, whatever they did in their previous projects. So one or the other way, you keep getting a knowledge sharing from them. Apart from that, those who enroll with us, they will also get a free mock interviews. So before you attend for your real interviews, you wanted to experience how the interview is going to be. So this interviews again will be taken with one of the panel members, where the panel, when I say panel member, these are working consultants who also serving as a panel members in their companies, and they will take this interview. They knows already the pattern of the interview, which has been certified by companies. The MNCs has been certified about this process, the interview process. This panel members has gone through that process. They understand the importance of taking an interview. Not just that for a namesake that we take an interview, right? So we need to assess the candidate skill set in a right way to suit to our project requirement. So now we will judge and see, not just that we need to have 100% of the qualities in a candidate, right? There are certain things must should have. There are certain things that okay, if they don't have, still I can consider it. All those parameters will assess in our interview as well, as if like you are attending for a company interview. We'll give you that feedback where you are standing currently, what are your strengths, what are your areas for improvement. We'll share all that. We'll take a couple of mock interviews. During your mock interviews, we'll share you this feedback. We will also groom you later after this mock interview with the gaps. Wherever we find the gaps, what are the things that you need to do, fill the gaps, we'll suggest you. Then beyond that, your responsibility to put a practice and make sure you gain that knowledge, whatever you're supposed to do it, right? So that's what you need to make sure to do that. Okay. So apart from this mock interviews, what else you can get it? The live classes is what we are providing it. Along with that, you will also get the same class recordings as well for your reference. This recordings will be non-downloadable videos, which you will be given purely for you to support. Whenever you have a doubt, you can refer them. It's not just to share with someone else, or that you wanted to download and keep it with you for a lifetime. That's not the intent. The intention is to make you a confident consultant in short period. When I say short period again, in maybe let's say 3 to 6 months of period, you should be able to crack your interviews. Okay, depending on your current level of preparation, it can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months. If somebody wanted to crack in then this month itself or a next month, so we wanted to see what is your so far preparation level. Without that, we can't directly say that yes, you can go ahead and do that. So that we will see depending on your previous preparation, where you are currently standing. Based on that, we'll see the gaps and will help you to prepare accordingly. And an average, considering people are starting a course, irrespective whether you already attended somewhere else or you're attending for the first time, I would say you need to allow yourself 3 to 6 months of time. If somebody is saying that we'll cover in 30 days, 45 days, you can jump start in next 2 months, you will have offer letter. So understand practical things, what happens. Maybe most of you been already working in one or the other organization in a different positions. You know the challenges. Whenever somebody is able to complete the course and immediately after the course, you are going to join as a consultant with X number of years experience. Assume what challenges you are going to face, right? It's not so easy for you to manage that roles because the number of years that you are updating or projecting in your resume, the expectation will be similar, right? And the salary, whatever they are giving it, it's not just that they need a people on for a record purpose. They need a talented or knowledgeable consultants who can solve their problems. For that, we need to understand what are the challenges a real-time consultants face. How do I upskill myself with the approach at least. I may not be able to gain the deep knowledge about the subject in a 3 to 6 months. Anybody, those who already attended or are working as a consultant, they can understand or relate this. Learning SAP FICO is not a short-term journey. It takes a long effort, and no surprise that it needs long efforts as well, where you need to put long efforts. And if you wanted to learn this completely, then it will become more than a year journey or a 2 year journey, no surprise in that. In that case, what happens? You need to make sure you have to spend the sufficient time yourself to learn it. In that case, we don't want to spend years together, but at least if you spend 6 months of time, 3 to 6 months of time, which will help you understand what exactly you need to learn to manage this consulting journey in short period of time, right? In a 6 months, what you're supposed to learn for that is required for you to manage as 5 years or 4 years or 6 years of consulting, that we are going to help you in this 3 to 4 months of time. Along with that, you spend a little more time for your practice so that it will help you. Okay. So these are the high level overview of the training approach and the structure which we are going to do it. I think as we already covered 1 week of classes where most of you been already there part of it. I'm so glad to see you again here. I feel those who already attended last 1 week classes, you have some idea, the pattern, approach, and the knowledge that we are bringing it here. Particularly for those who are attending for the first time, those who has still unanswered questions, if you guys wanted to ask for it, I would ask you guys now to raise your hands, or you can go ahead and ask your questions and see if we can answer those questions before you wanted to uh, if you wanted to clarify any of your doubts. And any questions that you wanted to clarify? Anyone else? No questions so far? Yeah, go on. Go on, Anupama, please. You can unmute and speak. I can't hear you in case you are speaking. I don't know if you are speaking. If you are facing any mic issues, try to rejoin or type your question in the chat session. Let's see if we can take up from there. Looks like you have some mic issues. Please try with the rejoining or type your question so that we will answer it. No worries. Yeah, fine. I understand. In the meantime, I would request others you can take up if you have any questions. Or maybe why more demand of SAP FICO? Okay. So why do we have a lot of demand? Okay, I have a query related to SAP certification. Okay. So maybe certification related. Okay. Kashi, would you like to go on and share some inputs about certification, whether it is a necessary or somebody wanted to take up, how can they start their journey? if they wanted to start their certification in SAP?
Yeah, sure. Like coming to the certification part, to get a job, to be very clear, certification is not necessary, but few client requirements will be there. Like once you already got the job, you are into the project, based on their client requirements, the company will allow you to do the certifications. What I recommend is earlier, a year back, the certification cost is somewhere around 20K for the one attempt. And if they were giving multiple attempts, it will cost somewhere around 60,000, 70,000. Like the SAP itself changed the pattern. To have the certification directly, you need to opt for the four credits, what we call here as a credits. Okay. If you have 4 credits, you can do either 4 certifications, or if your first attempt is failed, you can go ahead and do for the second credit, which means that 1 credit you'll get a chance to do 1 certification. My suggestion is don't spend your money. Why? Because lot many organizations, they upfront come and give this opportunity to you based on the client requirement. To summarize this, certification is not necessary. Even though there is no certification, you will get the job.
Perfect. I think that should give you an answer to Anupama's question, what Anupama was looking for. Okay, some vacancies they are asking, yes, like mentioned, there is certain requirement where they would look for certified people. So that is okay. If you compare that overall, the percentage of people they are looking for is a very less, which you can plan it accordingly. But like mentioned already, there are a lot of organizations, if there is a really required, as long as you possess the strong knowledge that is required, they don't even worry about spending money on you to get it certified. They will straight away purchase those credits and give it to you. You can use those credits and get it certified yourself. Once you are thorough with the subject, just you need to appear for an exam and clear this. In the market, nowadays, it is a very simple to get the certification. All you need to spend either your own money or use the credits given by your organization. Go on, Pankaj, please.
Yeah. Hi, Nitin. Hi, Kashi. My question is if someone is wanted to be means get a full knowledge and perfection instead of entire FICO means AP, MM, R2R, everything including FIMM integration, SD integration, fixed assets, controlling. Instead of that, if someone is more focused and wanted to be a perfection into the only into the P2P P2P part only. So there will be a chance where we will get it will consider in a market, or it is required to learn from GL to fixed assets, entire FICO with controlling.
Okay.
Yes, Pankaj. The thing is that KNR, I will take this question.
Sure, please.
Okay. Okay. The thing is that, for example, you have selected for an implementation project. Okay, there people will see they will say as end-to-end implementation, but when coming to the implementation, nobody will do like end-to-end. Okay, few people will take fixed assets, okay, configurations. Few people will take, as you said, okay, APBP, like AR, okay, baseline configurations, okay, banking configurations. Few people will look into the integrations. Okay, this is done by a big team. Okay, first of all, like, but when hiring, people will not see what core expertise you have. Okay, that will be added advantage, but whereas the questions you will receive, like, it will be as a whole package. They will try to understand overall knowledge of what you have. And the other thing is, for example, you have already expertise in fixed assets configuration, you have good experience, but you already into the project, already couple of already folks are there who already assigned to that implementation, who is already started working on fixed asset. Now your position will be empty. Okay, you need to be replaced with some other stream, which means that consultant job is always a challenging. Okay, see, let I can give my example. I worked as a on-premise consultant, FICO expertise. Okay, and I work on a private cloud as well. But coming to my current organization, they hired me for one project, but they have deployed me in another project. Right now, I'm working as a public cloud consultant. I have never seen the screens. Okay, the interface is different, completely new thing, no GUI, nothing, no T code will work. But I have adapted. I have given my good amount of time. I have done certification as well. Okay, it's not that only what we know we can be expertise. No, that will be always a added advantage, but we need to ready with anything. Okay, few core experts will be there. They will be categorized as CO consultants, which means that in CO also further bifurcations will be there, but they will be wholly called as a CO consultant or FICO consultant. You can be expert in any particular work stream, but you should have the complete knowledge.
So that if they will hire, they can place me any act for implementation activity.
I will give you an example. Okay, for example, especially the big companies, Accenture, TCS. Okay, they simply will get requirement to the talent acquisition team that okay, we need a 200 FICO consultants. Okay, how this procedure will be? They will roll out this message to all the people who are like private hires, consultants, other consultants. Okay, talent acquisition consultants will be there. They roll out this message. Okay, the interview panel will be completely different. They don't know for which project they will be hiring. Okay, all they will have a JD. They will have candidate resume. That's it. Okay, till you are in front of interview, nobody will have any information. What they will assess when there is no project, no particular project. Okay, they are going to shoot all the questions from SAP FICO. They will check your general ledger knowledge. They will check your baseline knowledge. Okay, they will check your integration knowledge. They will check your AP expertise, AR expertise. They will try to cover all questions and they will try to understand your experience. Now once you got selected, what they will do? They will keep you in a pool. All 200 people, requirement is done. The profile will be closed. Okay, the job code will be closed. You will be in the pool. Again, there will be some kind of client screenings will be there. From then, if not one client, you will be hired for another client. It will be different. End of the day, what I suggest you to become a consultant. Okay, become a consultant. Accept the challenges. Okay, try to get the knowledge from scratch, basic. Okay, don't restrict yourself for one particular stream. Why consultants paying higher than users, business users, end users? Because these people will keep always learning. They will keep on upgrade themselves. They are ready to take the challenging task. Like these people can deploy you in any project. Day one, they will expect you to work. Okay, which means that you should have some strong foundation. I hope I answer your question, Pankaj.
Yes, yeah, I got it. Got it. Thank you.
I think there is another question in the chat, Kashi. I think we have VP Singh is asking why there is a more demand for SAP FICO consultants.
Yeah, it's a good question. Like, okay, to answer this question, let me come from the basics. Okay, by this time, if you already went through the last week sessions, we are very clear that SAP is an ERP and it's a market leader. Okay, it's a market leader. Now, what exactly is happening? Like, okay, many companies, the revolution is happening. Like, everyone is going to cloud. They are upgrading their systems. Okay, because of huge transactional data. Okay, who want to take quick decision, they should have a real-time information on dot. Okay, if I want to see my sales figure right now, what exactly is happening in my organization, this kind of questions can be answered only with ERPs. Okay, SAP is a market leader. This is one reason many new companies want to migrate from their legacy softwares to SAP. This is the one reason. And the second reason is itself is saying that people who are already in the SAP were already implemented their ERP versions like with ECC, all other stuff. They need to migrate to SAP S4HANA. Huge migration projects are going on in the next 3 years, 4 years. Okay, and lot many cloud projects are coming. The organizations are upgrading their systems.
So ECC will be like ECC is a software based and S4HANA is a cloud based. So ECC will be stop working from coming few years.
It's not that stop working. For example, like, okay, your organization is running on the ECC platform. Now, what exactly will happen is SAP is saying that we will stop giving you the support. If you got any issues, it will be like it will be your headache. Okay, you need to resolve that issue from our end. Don't expect anything. Currently, the SAP will charge the yearly maintenance, which means that if you face any issue, or few things which cannot be resolved by consultant as well, there will be some kind of bugs in the product itself. In the release itself, there will be bugs. Okay, now the thing is that, okay, SAP is saying that we will stop giving you the support, which means that they will not charge the yearly maintenance. They will not give the support. They will give support only the people, only the organizations where SAP is running on S4HANA.
It's just a warranty, right? When warranty gets over, what do we do? The brand is saying that I don't give any warranty. Though you are ready to pay money, I don't want to give any extended warranty because I already released a lot of latest version. If you want to stay with us, enjoy with the latest version. That's what they mean. With that intent, they will stop providing all the service for the previous version, which is a ECC, and they'll strongly recommend to go with S4HANA version. Those companies, whoever is already currently using ECC, what happens? They will slowly migrate to S4HANA during the time of whenever it is going to end all the support, right? They will try to migrate within this time. Yeah. And I also see another question from VP saying placement assistance, VP saying. The placement assistance, what we are giving, we are not giving 100% guarantee that we will provide you the placement, but what we can as a complementary support our students is we have a big network of consultants and also the talent acquisition team with us, where whenever there is an opportunities in their projects or an organization, we will also get that information. We'll share that information with our students, where openly students can go and apply for that. And during that phase, if they need any help to how to apply and what kind of interview rounds will be there, what is the screening process, this kind of basic information we can gather from them and we'll try to share that. This is the support that you can expect in terms of placements. But beyond that, if somebody looking for a proxy support or a backdoor support, completely we are big no to that. Okay, we are not involved in any such things and we don't even entertain any such things. If somebody is looking for them, maybe they need to find someone else. We may not be doing all those things.
Yes, we don't follow these kind of practices. And see, what kind of interview support you can expect. For example, see, as a panel member, like I have a bunch of interview questions, which basically, see, all I have is a 30 minutes of time. Within 30 minutes, I need to assess a candidate, whether this candidate is fit for the organization or not. That's it. Okay, you come and step in my shoes, and can you do the same? Within 30 minutes, can you understand everything about the person? The first 2-3 minutes will go for my introduction and the candidate introduction. All I have is 26-25 minutes hardly. Okay, what I'm trying to say here is like, okay, you will be tagged in a group, okay, so that one people will attend for a one company interview, other people will attend for another company interview. Okay, okay, assume that you didn't gone through that interview and you got some kind of negative feedback. That's fine. That's fine. Ultimately, we will come end of the day and we will assess what kind of questions we got. Okay, we will conduct a sessions and we will understand what questions we got and how to answer this kind of questions. If we do this kind of practice for 3 to 4 sessions all together, you will have a bunch of a big question paper. Okay, what I suggest, my experience is, anyway they will ask the similar questions only. Why? Because as a candidate, how you will prepare, as an interview panel member, we will also prepare. For example, I selected a candidate for asking only questions in GL. He given all correct answers. Tomorrow the candidate is deployed into the project. Okay, it's a boomerang. It will come to me, the project manager or a project delivery head. He will come to me and ask, hey, whom you have selected? Okay, what assessment did you done? Okay, he don't know except GL. He don't know anything. ASET no, AP no, except GL he don't know anything. Okay, how you hide this candidate? This kind of questions will come, right? To avoid this kind of situations, okay, we will try to categorize everything. APP 1 question or 2 questions, okay, like a GL 1 or 2 questions. Even though you are giving lengthy answers, taking 5 minutes, 10 minutes, we will cut you in between. Okay, and we'll go to the next question. It's a task to you get a job. It's a task to me to hire a candidate. Now, the thing is that it's not that tough to get a job. It's very tough to sustain in the project. Here in KNR Ignite Solutions, we will go that basic level. We will make you things understand at basic level. Okay. See, self-learning is very much important. We will at least give that skill how to resolve your issues on your own. I hope I answer your question.
And in addition to that, whatever the support that you guys are expecting, like we already mentioned, the first thing is we discuss majority of the questions in our sessions. We'll take a dedicated sessions to understand the interview questions and how to answer them in a approach. We'll share that approach as well. And after that, you will also put your effort to practice. Then we will also take a mock interviews, which will help you to prepare and see that whether you are really ready to the market or not. Beyond that, I don't think so. You need any help from anybody from this world, apart from the opportunity that you need. You need some opportunity to attend an interview. That opportunities, whenever we come across from our network, certainly we will be sharing with all our students. With you all, we'll share it so that you can also attend those interviews.
I have my question to Kasi, since Kasi has a huge experience in SAP consultant and architects level. So ask Kasi, just a curious. I mean, it's too early to ask, but I'm just asking. Once you hit the floor, once you selected, once you hit the floor, so means like as a FICO consultant, we will learn all the FICO means entire functionality we have to learn, and we have to gain the knowledge so that we will aware everything. So same way when in few in FICO activity, is also an SD is there. So once you hit the floor, once you hit with the team on in a pool and on the floor, so SD people and MM people also sit together with us, and they pass the information to each other whenever required.
Yes, it's a very nice question, Pankaj. The thing is that here you need to understand few terminology. Okay. For example, my project, it's based out of US. Okay, where people are working from across the globe. For example, few consultants they will work in US. Few consultants they will work in Mexico. Few consultants they are working in China, India. In India also, few consultants are working in Hyderabad, Bangalore, Mumbai. See, all the time there is no chance that other fellow consultant will sit next to you. Okay, but he will be in project and he will be available whenever you have the requirement. Okay, see, SAP coming to the support project 24/7, a work stream consultants will be available for the users.
Okay.
Okay, assume it's a lot many things are going to come to you. If the P1 is raised, P1 means it's a priority one ticket, something a big is happened in the organization. If SAP is completely down, this kind of issues will be raised. Okay, everyone will get the triggers. They will have your contact numbers also, even though you are sleeping. Just see, as a consultant, every time I will carry my laptop with me. Okay, it depends upon your project, and it depends upon at what time you are stepping into the project. For example, it's a project just on the paper. At that time only you got selected. You will have a honeymoon period for 3 months. Nothing you will do. Organization will simply pay you the salaries. Okay, sometimes 6 months also, no big deal. Okay, even though the organization is not generating a rupee from you, they are ready to spend on you. Why? Because they will slowly they will keep on giving training to you. Okay, this thing, that thing, you need to do this mandatory training, that training, you need to do this certification. Okay, what is the status? You need to participate in some kind of workshops. Okay, the project will not hit directly. Okay, if you are a replacement of some other consultant, the project is already stabilized, already going on, then it will be a bit challenging for you to adjust. Okay, it depends. We are going to explain at what will be the phases, when you will join, what exactly these things will be happen, and we will train you what to talk, what not to talk. Okay, sometimes it's better to keep quiet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we will train you at that aspects also. Okay, just to let it go for some more time. Why? Because Pankaj, I'm hearing you on Friday also. Like, okay, yes, you may have many questions at this time. I understand that. Okay, but coming sessions automatically many questions will be answered. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Perfect. I think in the meantime, anybody has a questions, please to come up. So to just to share you more information, the sessions, whatever we conducted last 1 week, most of you, those who attended and shared your contact details with us,
I
might
think
receive the
Anupama also
video.
raised her hand.
I
Anupama, do you
think
have any other
she
question?
has a mic issue, I believe, and not able to speak, and she shared a question, but yeah, I'm okay if she has any questions still.
I wanted to understand how product-based industry and service-based industry. Okay, I think we didn't answer this question like placement assistance. Okay, I want to understand how the see here two types of consultants will be there. Okay, for example, a in-source consultants, okay, who will be directly working for the organization, or else a consultant who is outsourced. Okay, a company who given their implementation project or a support project to the outsourcing company. For example, Coke is implementing the SAP. They have given their implementation uh, project to the TCS. Okay, TCS will be the implementation partner. Okay, ultimately, even though we are coming from the support consultant, we will be working on a product itself. And coming to very big organizations will be there, like Apple. Okay, another like Pepsi. Okay, these kind of organizations will not give their project to the one consulting team. For example, the same support project Apple is having TCS, Wipro, and Infosys. Altogether, somewhere around 500 to 600 consultants will be there who support those kind of a projects, very big projects. You see the volume of those organizations. Okay, we have our friends working as a consultants. Okay, how we come to know? Network. Okay, Anupama, it depends. It depends. Like, okay, we suggest you learn the subject. Okay, show some interest. Okay, even though I'm saying upfront, right, if someone is coming to me and offering some better package, which I'm having currently, okay, and giving some other role other than consulting, I will not go. Okay, my skill is a consulting skill. Okay, I have passion in this. Okay, I will be a consultant and I will do as a consultant. That's it. Okay, package doesn't matter for me.
So we
Yeah,
got
KNR,
another
continue.
question. Yeah, we got another question on cloud computing. S4HANA and cloud computing both are SAP versions or a different versions. It's I think they are referring to the deployment options that we have at I believe. It's not
Yes, last week we covered this
covered
SAP
that.
deployment options. Just quickly cover this question. Like, we will have different deployment options. S4HANA on-premise. On-premise in the sense, okay, it will be work on a huge servers. Okay, we cannot consider that as a cloud. Okay, and we have other two options in deployment options in S4HANA. One is a private cloud, another one is a public cloud. Okay, I don't clearly understand this cloud computing exactly this terminology, but yes, SAP will work on cloud as well. Yes, end of the day, everything will be the same. How? The basic structure, the basic configurations. Few changes will be there. The screens will be different. The interface will be different. Okay. The terminology will be a bit different, but the same concept. We will show you. Yeah, Kenar,
Perfect.
go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, Kashi. So to give more information or idea about the upcoming classes, so for the last week classes, whatever we conducted, like I was mentioning, people who already shared their contact details with us has already received the last week complete class details. I mean the recordings of it to watch it. Somebody who missed it, I would recommend them to share your contact details on the number and email ID that you see on the screen now, so that we'll be able to share the last week recordings. You can refer in case you missed it or you wanted to have it. you can watch them once again. Okay. So, and going forward, the classes, whatever is going to happen from tomorrow, those will be shared only with the confirmed participants. So for you to confirm, I would recommend you to reach out on this contact details either through email or through the WhatsApp or a calling. These details will be able to help you with the further registrations for the classes. Okay. If any other questions that is unanswered that you guys wanted to know before attending, do let me know so that I can help you understand your questions and solve those questions that you still have.
Hello, sir. I have one question.
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir. Because as you know that I have taken the training from one of the Hyderabad Institute.
Mm-hmm.
So just as you mentioned that your intention is to for the student to become a confident consultant, right?
Right.
Yeah. Just I want to be part of that. So can you please provide me the roadmap within a 2 months how I can become a consultant?
Okay, for that, I think you has already gone through that where I need to understand if you are already comfortable with the basic configurations. You should know how to configure all the basic organization structure, P2P process, O2C, and asset accounting. All this, if you are already comfortable and you don't want to waste your time, then I think the 2 months plan that we can work out. I am not sure your current level of preparation or the basics, whatever the conceptual understanding. If you have some doubts or not sure about certain business process, I would strongly recommend you need, yes, we still can do that, that we can discuss the plan, how to do that.
So in that 2 months plan, right?
2 months plan, we can still do it. Let's connect with me offline so that we'll discuss.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Perfect. Are there any questions that still I can answer you guys, those who ask? Okay, from tomorrow onwards, I'll share the link with the confirmed participants and also those who at least express that they need some time to decide. So just let me know in case you guys need some more time to decide, like another 2 days, 3 days, or max 1 week of time, so that we can keep in touch with you to share the relevant information about the course and the upcoming classes. We will not stop these classes. So we will continue the classes from tomorrow as usual, the continuation of the last week, whatever happened. So we'll go with the next class of that, and feel free to attend those classes in case you wanted to decide in next few days, right? If that is something in your mind, I would strongly recommend you to get in touch with us and proceed attending these classes. All right. Fine. If no other questions, I think that's all we had today to share about this information about the course. From today, tomorrow onwards, like mentioned, we'll continue with the next class, whatever the topics that we have already planned it. We'll share all that course content. Here, the course content, you no need to look into the topics, what topics we are going to cover. Confidently, what I can tell you is for you to become a consultant, we already designed such a way. So we already know that people, whoever is attending interviews, we have a panel members in this training batch, also certified consultants and also the working consultants. We know the pattern of it, what exactly required, we are going to cover all of them. So in case you still need that course content in topic wise, still we can share it where we already have that copy of it that we'll share with you all so that you can also refer to them. But still beyond that, we are going to cover a lot many things as well. That is the main point I just wanted to let you know. Not to worry about the content wise, you will get one of the best.
Yeah, Anupama, if you want to know more about deployment, I request you to refer the recording on Thursday's, last week Thursday's recording. There, I think we discussed detailedly about the deployment options of SAP.
Yes, this was a completely one class which we covered about all the deployment options, what options we have it. So that will give you some more idea by referring to that. Those who don't have those last week classes and the recording access, just let me know or ping me in this number that you see here so that I can share it. All right, then I think I don't see any other questions. Thank you so much, everyone. I think we'll all meet you with all. Yeah, Raghu, I'll share with you, Raghu. No worries.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So fine. So I think
Okay.
we'll see you all from tomorrow with the live classes again at this week, and maybe next few days we'll continue at a 9:30, but gradually we'll move this time little early, considering there are many working people to accommodate for you guys to go back to your office work or to continue. So we'll slightly adjust that to 9 o'clock. 9 to 10 is going to be our final class timings. But temporarily for this couple of weeks, we'll go at a 9:30 to 10:30.
Yeah, I recommend all you guys to join in the live sessions. We planned in such a way that we are restricting the session itself for 1 hour. We are planning to cover topics within 1 hour with the detailed explanation. Why? Because we respect everyone's time. Okay, everyone currently working. We know that. Okay, everyone is having challenges morning times. We are not that immediately passed out having lot of time, right? Okay, we respect that. That is the reason this particular batch is designed that way. 9:30. If we are saying 9:30, 9:31 the class will be started. Okay, if one trainer is having some issue, personal commitments, the second trainer will pitch in. Okay, everyone will teach the same. Everyone will make sure you understand the concept from scratch. Okay, see you guys tomorrow in the class.